Dennis Dodd of CBS Sports tells us why he thinks Chip Kelly and UCLA makes all the sense in the world. Kelly certainly won the press conference Monday afternoon. I'm pretty sure coaches are undefeated in introductory press conferences. Tim Booth of the Associated Press writes that USC will be rested going into the Pac12 Football Championship Game against Stanford, finally getting a bye week after playing 12 consecutive weeks during the regular season. Arizona men's basketball went from No. 2 to unranked in the latest AP Top 25 poll after going 0-3 at the Battle for Atlantis tournament, which snaps a streak of 100 consecutive appearances in the poll. As Bruce Pascoe notes in this link, the Wildcats became the first team in 31 years to drop from number 2 to completely out of the AP Top 25. Bruce Feldman ponders what's next for Arizona State and its head coaching search in this article. Some names he lists as potential candidates are former Texas A&M head coach Kevin Sumlin, Vanderbilt head coach Derek Mason, former defensive coordinator at Stanford, and UCLA interim head coach offensive coordinator Jedd Fisch. Here's John Canzano's latest article on Willie Taggart's future at Oregon. A lot of people had been wondering if he would leave Eugene for another job, most notably Florida, after his first season, but Canzano thinks he'll stick around for the near future. Ryan S. Clark of the News Tribune takes a look at some Washington football bowl projections. He says Alamo or Holiday are most likely. 3 Stanford women's soccer players were named Herman Trophy semi-finalists: midfielder Andy Sullivan, defender Tierna Davidson, and forward Katarina Macario. Additionally, 2 Stanford men's soccer players were named semi-finalists for the award in Foster Langsdorff and Tomas Hilliarders. Oregon State gymnast Taylor Ritchie and Beavers baseball player Jack Anderson were named the Pac-12 Conference Leadership Award winners. It was announced Monday it's the second time since the award has been handed out that one school swept the award, which is a $3,000 scholarship for postgraduate study awarded to one male and one female student-athlete each year. Kurt Kragthorpe believes Utah football is on the uptick after the month of November, going 22 in the final month of regular season to get bowl eligible with a near win at Washington as well. Despite taking a step back in 2017 with a 57 record that has them on the outside looking in at a bowl game, the Colorado football seniors feel good about the trajectory of the program, writes Brian Howell. Theo Lawson writes that Washington State football is trying to keep things in perspective after another blowout loss in the Apple Cup. 'Tis a few days old, but still worth your read, as ESPNW.com and Pac12.com contributor Michelle Smith writes about Christine Anegwe being ready to lead Cal women's basketball into the national spotlight. ESPN.